Hello, everybody. My name is Dellizar Slit. What's up? How you doing? It's just me, the greatest, the host that you never had to boast, and most importantly, let's get on with the shit. Holy fuck, we're starting with a lot of energy. Okay, great. So break into this motherfucker's house. Yeah. Also, by the way, ANGSTROM Levy, the living testicle on top of his head. It's okay. But tumor for fucking forehead. I probably should have pre-made some more jokes for this, but I'm going off the cuff. We got CJ Champ. You know what this is. Everybody else should know what this is. And if you don't know what this is, congratulations. Go to your original video. The links will be in the description. Go down there, please. Yay! I'm doing this quickly because I know that I am a little bit late. How late am I? About an hour, give or take. The footage in the video is criticism and copyright. Yeah, so basically the don't sue me clause in the description.
This man's house looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yo, he is stalking him. He's quite literally watching Mark get jiggy with Eve right now. Multiple cities destroyed, hundreds of thousands are dead. And it's all because of
Wait, are we attributing all of their feats to ANGSTROM? Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I fuck with
already know what time it is. It's trial time, baby.
Yeah.
No regular character. Oh, hell no. This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hating ass Hall of Fame. And it is none other than the human ballsack Megamind variant.
I just want to say this right now. It also, yes, most definitely human ballsack Megamind variant. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting them right now. I'm moving my sleeping bag so I can sit my ass in it while in my chair because my floor is cold as fuck. But please understand real quickly though, once we get in here. Alright, now that I've situated myself in my cozy ass throne, I'm ready.
ANGSTROM Levy, the arch nemesis of Invincible. There is no man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life is some of the wildest stuff you will ever see. Now, before we start, this trial's gonna work a little.
It is funny as hell that you only beefing with the one good nigga out of all the bad ones. Like, you really?
Differently. So, at the end of this trial, there will be two options and one outcome. This man will either A, make the round table, or B, he will get that ass thrown in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, shit. Because legitimately, he is a good contender for both situations. Because the Asylum, he does a lot of crazy nigga shit. And at the same time, when it comes down to it, all of his stuff kind of contributes to Black Air Force energy. Nah, he deserves the Asylum. He don't stand on enough business and get. He feels too bitch made a lot of times, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind as we go.
Yeah, I'm on that timing right now. No more. Gotta skip my way into the round table now. Fuck that. I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today. So, without further ado, the ANGSTROM trial.
I need you to start putting, like, I don't know if you do all the editing your damn self, CJ, but if you do, cold ass work. If you don't, I need to see these editors' names. I need them to get their credits, and they do. They don't deserve to be locked in the basement without ever getting any praise.
Oh man, ANGSTROM. Where do I even
Hey, welcome to the
Do
stream.
I start with how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist, or talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen? Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, ANGSTROM is a bit of a complex individual, and he wasn't always like this. You see, our ANGSTROM was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like cure cancer, promote world peace, end world hunger.
It's lovely to imagine all these good things that he could have done. It's sad to know that he never will do them.
And of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6. Now,
shit!
These
That's an
have not
impossible
been
game.
solved in a
Bro, I'm pretty sure we're going to get the One Piece before GTA 6 actually gets released. We are not getting GTA 6. We are getting the One Piece. We're going to see Amber Heard become actually remorseful. We're going to see the United States become a fair and justified society. we're gonna see a bunch of shit before we get GTA 6. Anyways,
world, but they have been solved in others. So since Angstrom had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions, he decided to grab alternate versions of himself throughout the multiverse so he could combine all of their knowledge and put it in his noggin. Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stop him. Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine and the Mauler twins. So Mark, logically thinking, was like, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail. So him and the Mauler twins started duking it out while Angstrom was trying to plead to him to make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So Angstrom sent out a bunch of alternate Mauler twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man.
yeah.
Mark's ass up, and they were about to kill him. So Angstrom decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet, and he ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine, incinerating the Mauler twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do a little breakdown real quick. So this nigga Boom
multiversal homicide. Yeah, all right.
all the blue buff niggas except for one, and there were like 12 of them. 10 right here, and the 2 from the main universe, and only one of them niggas lives, so that's like 11 bodies. Then the thing that honestly has me confused,
that was an accident though, so I don't think that really counts for no Black Air Force
he
shit.
boomed all those niggas. So like, does that count as mass murder or mass booming yourself? I don't.
I would consider only sewer slides if it was like linked hive mind scenario, because they all had their own identities and considered themselves different people, right? Or at least they did. So like, yes, at the time I would consider it just mass murder.
No, I am generally perplexed. Up and can't forget the property damage. But after all that, this is the incident that made Angstrom deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man, none other than Mr. Mark Grayson, aka
Yeah.
and the
Transform
Shut the fuck up. No and no and no and get out. I don't need you right now. Please move. Whore.
the
Slut.
reason why
Thank you. Why the fuck is Mickey Mouse on my screen, you degenerate bastard? This motherfucker deserves to go and screw himself. Go back to your little isolated nation state in Florida. Yes, I got beef with Mickey. If you want to question it, ask in the comments or come to stream.
is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society. He put multiple versions of Angstrom through hell, and we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on Angstrom and his son, looked at his kid like he was a waste of oxygen, then teleported right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, oh, don't worry, man, I'll make it fast. Rips this little nigga's throat out right in front of Angstrom. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret. Example 2, dogs out Mark. Angstrom and his wife in this universe are running away from another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is an evil version of Invincible simply off of the costume. Because what the fuck is this? Why are your clothes out, nigga? This is
My ass out here dying, goddammit. Drawing breath ain't even worth it. Let me die with fucking laughter in my soul. But anyways, nigga, how you gonna kill me with your toes out? No, seriously, no. It would actually be. I just pictured. Okay, so like, we know the good old position of like one hand gripping someone's chin, the other one on top of their temple, right? And then you snap neck. Right? You pop it like a bottle cap. I'm just picturing that, but you use your toes, and I'm just imagining this version of Invincible did the same shit to his kid, but just used his feet, and it's crazy. That's a fucking crazy visual because I'm imagining him doing like in a handstand. and then uses the handstand into a backflip, and he goes ta-da. Anyways.
Public disturbance like, holy shit! He probably be hitting drive-bys on motherfuckers. He'll fly up to him, right? Make them smell his nasty ass toes. Then they die on impact. This probably the evilest mark out of all of them. But anyways, he full-on swanton bombs the ground, sending a massive shockwave that ended up hitting Angstrom and his wife. And when bro woke up, he sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out. Example 3, 5-star wanted level mark. In this universe, Angstrom was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level mark. And this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon. And finally, example 4, executioner mark. He had these people in camps lined up in a line getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal. But after showing you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all Angstroms were fans of Mark. And with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you. No, he wanted revenge on the one that didn't do shit. He hated the only good Mark.
This is why he belongs in the asylum. Insane. Like, seriously though, as soon as I realized, oh, he wants revenge, he must hate all of them, right? He's ready to get every single one of them. He wants them all out of there. Wait, you want to get only the good one? You a bitch for real, because you know good and well if he was evil, he wouldn't be really ready to rock with that nigga.
He chose the only good one, yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, the home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man caught Mark lacking at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken and emotionally cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, oh, it's just my mom. But when he answers the phone, all he hears is, hello, Mark. I hope you're having a terrible day if it isn't terrible already. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I'm conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother in this ugly ass purple little shit. TikTok, Marky boy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even
why are we hitting him with the fucking
further,
Pegasus?
This nigga's fucking insane. He broke into this nigga's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell nah, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it.
Child abuse.
Oh, and I can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no. Child endangerment. This nigga really just went 4 for 4, 100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro. Disgusting work. And guess what? It's gonna get worse from here. So when Mark finally gets to his house, he sees this nigga Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mama's face with them dirty ass hands. And you wanna know what pisses me off even more? Nigga, get your dirty ass shoes off the couch, nigga!
God. Sorry, I'm coming off of sickness. That's why there wasn't videos. Mainly because anytime I fucking decide to joke, laugh, or breathe, I start coughing like a fucking smoker of 80 years.
Oh my god! Dirty ass, stank ass, chopped ass, black ass neocortex. God damn it.
God damn!
Decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house, and then you gonna put them on a goddamn couch? Yeah, this is a sick individual. So here go this sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted, and I heard that she is newly single and ready to mingle. Is that true, Debbie?
Sorry, I'm looking at the sword on the corner of my desk. Like it's the Green Goblin mask right now. I'm just like, Do I dive into my computer screen like this shit Tron and start cutting that angstrom right now? Cause like I'm already a VTuber. I'm just gonna pick up the bitch and then pull out the one on my back. Shit. Like you know what it is. It is what it is. Shit. Hit it with that. What it want? Shishing. But yeah.
Mark, if you don't get this chop, motherfucker, bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So Angstrom kept on yapping to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life. And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. And oh my God, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh Lord.
And we wonder why Oliver all of a sudden was willing to fight Conquest. Of course he did. The nigga had brain damage.
Yeah, that's assault and child abuse. So Marco's trying to plead with bro, but bro said, nigga, you made me chopped. So now, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family. So Mark
fucking
got pissed
insane.
and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already had a portal ready to send this man to another dimension, and he kept on trolling this nigga for like 30 minutes. He sent this man to I don't know how many universes, and every time he would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back, and this nigga's just holding Oliver and talking like, hello, little purple nigga. Wow. You're actually purple. Man, all the other kids at school are gonna love you.
Nigga, you gay.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy! My baby!
This nigga Angstrom chucked Oliver across the room. And I ain't gonna lie,
I really want to. No, I agree with CJ here, by the way. If you give, like. Oh shit, why am I forgetting her name right now? Betty? Is her name Betty? If you give this mama some actual credit, because she has done so much and been through so much. She is raised invincible. She is raised. Like, she's legitimately so many reasons why this universe isn't fucked.
I give a shout out to Debbie on this head.
Debbie, yeah. Debbie is the reason why this universe isn't fucked. She's the reason why Mark and Omni-Man about to be halfway decent. I'm pretty sure throughout the thing. I have knowledge of the comics, but I don't know how much they're gonna change because that little I'm so lonely type shit was I wasn't expecting it, but at the same time, I also definitely did enjoy some of that shit that they just added in. So I'm down for more to sprinkle in new stuff for Invincible as a series. But no, seriously though, get a ride or die like Debbie. She will hands down stand up with so much shit. Then again, I also used Debbie as inspiration when I was writing a character called Jane for a campaign that I'm running. And if you want to know more about the campaign, I got a little iCard in the top right of this corner. It will say Cataclysmic. Centralia Dissolution. Yeah. The playlist will be in the top right.
It's a play. She see that little nigga Oliver about to go out of bounds, but what does she do? Said, book it off the line. It makes the snag inbounds with contact. That is a true #1 wide receiver right there. Tennessee Titans make the fucking call. So some more time passes as Angstrom continues to terrorize the family and gets smacked by a Fortnite gun. It got to a point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head with a vase. But bro felt nothing with that big ass cranium of his. He backfists Debbie. Good God, nigga. Assault! I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked. This nigga really backfisted this man's mother. That is fucking OD. Like, I get you hate the nigga, but beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy. But Angstrom being Angstrom found a way to hate this man's mother too. He basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh, bitch, please, this is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened up your legs for a space tyrant.
I'm not laughing at the idea of having her thrown and then making the table split like a broken CD, but I am laughing at the idea that for some reason this motherfucker decided to use the words, you are the one who opened your legs for a space tyrant, because I just can't imagine what type of mental state you have to be going through to actually say crazy shit. like this to somebody while doing this. Well, no, I can't imagine it, but I cannot imagine myself being in that state as I am now.
He's gonna rot in hell for what he did here tonight.
Bro really just chokeslammed her through the table like prime Undertaker, then walked up to him. She smacks this nigga across the face, but Angstrom grabbed her arm and snapped it in half. Oh, Lord have mercy. Attempted murder. This is OD. Like, this tweaking ass nigga is clinically insane. I think at this point, everybody should have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue, though, as we see this man holding up Oliver by the leg. Oh my God, child abuse on all too, man. So after Angstrom finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another portal to bring Mark back after sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back. But Mark made a great heads-up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz Angstrom. This man just stood there and waited. So when Angstrom popped his head through the portal, Mark booms this nigga out of nowhere.
Yeah!
And this is when Mark sees the damage that Angstrom has done.
Does anyone remember the old fucking clip? I forgot what anime it's from. But the motherfucker throws up a damn bento box and all of a sudden homie locks the fuck in and starts beating the shit out of his ass in the corner. I love it when a dumb, disrespectful motherfucker gets his ass beat.
He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother crying. And he just smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mother and have to breathe the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had Angstrom planted in the road, but Angstrom started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease. And this is when he reveals to Mark that the people that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. He socks Mark across the block.
I ain't just the brain. I'm the broad.
Launches him to another dimension, and he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the entire multiverse. Straight up mollywopping his ass, and he's not even giving him a chance to breathe. He's just rushing his ass down. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel so bad for these people right here because they
really out here in the Dune fit.
Invincible collateral damage. Angstrom comes through the portal and pushes both of them through portals to a random dimension. Now, we have no clue where they landed, but I'm 99% sure wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension, so I'ma just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide. Or who knows, man, they could have been sent to Beverly Hills. But anyways, Angstrom just starts...
Nah, knowing how he was right here, he was the only fish like that, please.
This man Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like...
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So he starts choking Mark, and... looks like it's gonna come to an end again. Like every time this man fights, it looks like he's about to die. Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man, after I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
What did you say, nigga?
You threaten my family. I'll end your life from you. Please, nigga, die. No, seriously though. I don't understand why the fuck Angstrom thought it would be good to tell him this. Can we all agree that like vtuber don't have? Sorry, we got in. It's early. I had to get up for a fucking interview today. But there's a possibility that I'm gonna be taking down that little message on my Blue Sky and other places and my other socials. If you look at my description, you'll see my link tree. But I'm gonna take it on that message of I need donos because I picked up another job recently. So hopefully I can actually keep this one. Well, not just keep this one shit. Hopefully this one isn't dog shit. You know, fucking only give me fucking 10 hours. But sorry, I'm ranting. Anyways.
So Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out. Mark rushed Angstrom and sent him flying. Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling midair. And there was no more holding back. He started beating the hell out of this man. Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a God of War quick time event. Beating the hell out of this man over and over and over again. Until all that was left of his face was just straight up mush. Finally putting this psychotic man down. Or so we thought. This man somehow survived. bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal to the technicians so they could rebuild him again. And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt? He starts sending drones to spy and watch this man's every single move. This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker. Look at all this footage he has. Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve go to Pound Town.
And knowing how fucking creepy and freaky ANGSTROM can be. That motherfucker had some tissues and some lube in the damn room when he was doing it.
Goodness! I mean, look at him! He's in the fucking chair! This man is a freak!
You's a freaky.
I'm so sad about that fucking conclusion. They say he was not found guilty. I do not believe.
Ass nigga.
The ANGSTROM trial.
Holy shit.
Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the Invincible War. Now, if you didn't think ANGSTROM could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So ANGSTROM decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more. So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world. Like, nigga, what? Ain't
Why?
that your son? Like, what are we doing for real? This idiot grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world. So this man launches a attack on the entire planet with a bunch of evil marks. And they went on a rampage, destroying everything in their path. The White House cooked. The Pentagon cooked. The Empire State Building cooked. The fact that he told them to hit those spots? Yeah, all right, buddy, you're a test. About to start calling his ass Angsama bin Levy the way he moving.
Angsama bin Levy is fucking insane. Also, hold up. Angsama bin ANGSTROM bin nah, fuck it. Angsama bin Levy. I was trying to come up with a neat little funny way to say it, but I wasn't exactly going right with any of these.
Just didn't stop at those locations. Oh no. They decided to also hit prisons. So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out. And man, oh man, we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man. Now, if y'all don't know, I used to hate Rex a lot. I mean, let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again.
A 1 and a
if you
2
cannot
and a
tell,
3.
I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga, but over time he grew on me. And man, my nigga had to blow himself up to save the fucking team, bro. Massive death, all thanks to you know who, fucking ANGSTROM, man. Now at least this nigga Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G though? Trash ass Immortal Guardians of the
You a bitch.
Stop. This Invincible with no goggles whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But I mean, hell, he already used to this. Look at duplicating all her clones, sorry asses. Dead as hell. Why the fuck is she even on the team? Like, be for real, she's a jobber. She's
Honestly, why don't we know that her brother does his shit for money and he don't even like doing it. Put his ass on parole and give him a job. Shit.
sucks. And then the Martian. I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Because these niggas ain't saving shit. So the last people...
I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry if it comes off as rude. We had a Martian on the original Guardians team, right? Is this a fucking DEI hire? I sound crazy saying this. I am a whole ass black individual. And I know for a fact this sounds a little weird, but it's saying, is this a DEI hire for a Martian on the team? We just had to have a Martian. We had a quota, motherfuckers. We need at least one off planet. We need at least like 2 off planet motherfuckers on the team at a time.
Standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did, getting slammed to the ground like that. And then here comes the worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground, then slams into him feet first. And it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him, then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Kate, killing the last clone. And the entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked. And man, the amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got dropped like flies left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste to everything. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people dead. And who were these attacks led by? None other than ANGSTROM and LEVY. So charge-wise here, these all go under a massive crimes against humanity. Because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is clinically insane. So 3 days later after the attacks are over, ANGSTROM tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when ANGSTROM pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day. Now go find that nigga." But the other Invincibles were like, "Nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy? You're supposed to give us dimensions to conquer." So they all decided to turn on ANGSTROM, but ANGSTROM knew this would happen. He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch of portals and sends them to another dimension where they can never escape. So they're basically all gonna die in there, or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just gonna count them as more bodies, because they're gonna die eventually. So finally, Mark pulls up to fight ANGSTROM, because he knew it was ANGSTROM that did all this, because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought bro was dead, but ANGSTROM was like, "No, no, no, you hit like a bitch." So he starts beating Mark's ass with all these drones, and he's just doing this so nonchalant, hands behind the back and everything while floating down. This man is such a villain. So ANGSTROM just spammed the drones the entire fight to zone this man out. He was not letting Mark get close to even touching him. And when Mark finally...
I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about how this fight goes. And I remember watching the Invincible War. I'm pretty sure I just kind of like zoned the fuck out and haven't watched back through this. This is okay. I'm kind of mad that we don't get to see him do more cool shit with the portal text again.
did get close, this man summoned a
holy fuck it
drones that just grabbed him and just planted him in the ground. And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell because ANGSTROM is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro is just spamming projectiles. I would be losing it. And he's talking shit saying, "Ooh, what's wrong? Can't get close to hit me." This nigga's such a dickhead, man. So ANGSTROM was trying to push him back into a portal. And the reason why he was trying to push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there while he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about. So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked ANGSTROM. So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, "Hey, yo, that was the same freaky nigga that beat me when I was a baby. Yo, boom that nigga." But
that is fair and valid, and most importantly, he should have. And he will.
Mark hesitated, and that gave ANGSTROM an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and ANGSTROM just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, but ANGSTROM cut off the portal, cutting off his arm to make his retreat. And after all that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away. Got away with everything. Unbelievable. The
ANGSTROM trial.
The verdict. Alrighty, ladies
Asylum.
and gentlemen.
Asylum. 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 Asylum.
Asylum.
Asylum.
Anybody else that would have this stat line would
Send
make
his
the
ass to
round
asylum.
table. But ANGSTROM, however, asylum. No ands, ifs, buts, or ors. This psychotic megamind ass nigga is insane. Hating the only good invincible, breaking into his house and torturing his family, then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good invincible. Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that. Yeah, nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up. And you know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet. He's gonna do some more stupid shit in the future. I'm just letting you know in advance. But yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out ANGSTROM for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial. His name.
I think I'm gonna have a very fun time. Yo, CJ, let me be a doctor at one of these institutions. I got some words for ANGSTROM. I want to run some experiments. I want to pick his brain. But anyways, description, links, all the places. Go check them out. Hi, my name is Dell or Dellizar, and I have fun. I do reactions on this channel. I'm making a separate gaming channel that'll be open in like a month, give or take. I will probably be taking all my art stuff off of this channel and putting it other places. That way, people stop skipping over it. Anyways, if you want to know about art things, here's a little fight thing that I was doing at one point. What? The fuck? Did it not? There we go. Alright, cool. Here's a little fight thing I was doing at one point. You know, it's neat. It's already on YouTube. It's like 37 seconds, give or take. With a little bit of audio on it. Anyways, I post at least one YouTube short of an animation every first of the month. It's kind of what I'm doing currently. Then I'm working on other animated projects besides that. Besides that, currently I'm working on a bunch of walk cycles for another animation. And I run a campaign every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. I think that's it. Oh, you can also find my link tree, in which case you find me on every other social media: Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky, TikTok. Yeah. TikTok stuff is inconsistent. I just throw in whatever I think is cool. It'll probably just have shorts from everything all together, pretty much. And yeah, I think that's it.